You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Diana Taurasi. Now, it's my understanding that Diana Taurasi had informed Caitlin Clark that her transition to the WNBA was going to be a, quote, reality check. And she also come out and made comments surrounding Caitlin Clark's snubbing on the USA basketball team. And look, it's not only about Caitlin Clark. Arike Obiwale has certainly got a beef herself. And she talked about that whole process being political in nature. In other words, it wasn't only based on your statistical performance, your basketball performance, but there was something else going on in the background. I think we have seen that. Now, in case you were not paying attention and judging by the viewership and the attendance, you probably weren't paying attention to the Team USA game. Chelsea Gray, who's a guard, and Diana Taurasi scored a grand total of 0 points. Seriously, they left Arike and Caitlin Clark off this team for these two entities, both of which we called out when it happened, when the snubbing was happening. They left them off this, both of them off the team. And we both know, we'll just go look. I mean, there's Diana Taurasi right there. There's her stats. Okay, they're not bad. They're not bad stats, not at 42 years old. But you know what they're not? They're certainly not Caitlin Clark's stats. I mean, 8.2, are you kidding? Assists a game, 5.8 rebounds, 17.1 points. Arike, 22.3 points a game and 5.2 assists. Seriously, this was the stat line for Diana Taurasi, and she's getting absolutely crushed right now. Absolutely crushed. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 for 3 from field goals, and 152 laps. I mean, seriously, I guess Caitlin and Arike weren't capable of dropping 0, 0, and 0. You got to be joking. All right? You got to be joking. All of which this is going on. I made this video yesterday. The Olympics are having trouble selling tickets for the Caitlin Clark-less USA-Germany game. They can't sell any tickets for the game. The USA basketball game the other day, the first game against Japan, lowest attended game out of all of them. Now, keep in mind, this is the Clown Show Committee. All right, and this was posted this morning. USA Women's Olympic team can't sell tickets without Caitlin Clark. Olympics Committee announces special offer for Sunday's game, including front row seats. That was the video I did yesterday. This is the Clowns, of which many of these guys are associated directly with the WNBA. You're wanting to grow your league? You're wanting to grow women's sports? There's Dawn Staley, who has tried to backtrack and got destroyed for backtracking on Caitlin Clark not making the team. You put a 42-year-old dinosaur on the team. And she promptly, Caitlin Clark watching Diana Taurasi, get 0, 0, and 0 in the Olympics. Boom. The old school. Shannon Sharp right there. All on you. There we go. We're pointing it out. Nobody even cares about the U.S. Women's Olympics basketball team. It's pretty sad. One of the dumbest moves ever in the history of their sport. History of any sport. One of the dumbest moves in the history of any sport was not putting Caitlin Clark on their team for publicity, but that's why they'll always be irrelevant. They'll be relevant in 2028. When I can't imagine she won't be on the team, considering the 2028 Olympic Committee, they've got people already speaking out about the idea that it was a terrible move that she wasn't on this team. Yeah, she better be on that team. What are you talking about? Can't do this again at all. I mean, really, motherfuckers try to tell me she belonged when she's dog shit these days. Talking about Taurasi. This guy said she just went out there and got cardio in Paris. Effing same age as my grandma, retire old lady. Yeah, does anybody remember this historic stat line from Tony Snell that has lived in NBA infamy? 28 minutes, 0 down the board. Diana Taurasi just pulled a Tony Snell in the Olympics. And we know for sure Caitlin would have made her shots without any turnover. Yeah, of course she would have. Diana Trashy. OMG, she's a waste of a roster spot. It's crazy. I mean, at least LeBron he's old as the hills, and he's still showing his ass. LeBron, 40 years old, going on 31. Taurasi is 42, going on 58. She should not be on the squad. But she did have 2 fouls. What's the little scene from Dumb and Dumber? Jim Carrey. Ain't she supposed to be the GOAT? Nah. Yeah, Enrique was robbed too. She needs to retire. Loser. I mean, seriously. Yeah. Guys, this is more accurate than we talk. Look, Cheryl Reeve, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner. What do they all 3 have in common? They're all up in that flag right there. Boom, Caitlin Clark. Knocking them out of the box. Seriously. Boo-hoo, Grandma, go home. All she's doing is taking a spot. It's a terrible look. For that committee that left her off, and then Taurasi goes goose egg? Are you kidding me? Chelsea Gray, goose egg. And Caitlin Clark can't be on this team. Enrique can't be on this team. They should both be. Those 2 spots should be those 2 women's spots right now. And, by the way, there'd be no problem selling any tickets anywhere. Wow. It's hilarious. It's hilarious that she put up a bunch of zeros. The Tony Snell NBA stat line is what Diana Taurasi just did in the Olympics. This is the worst Olympics in the history of all Olympics, and we thought the one 4 years ago was bad. Wow. It's one horrid thing after another. I said horrid, not whore. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.